Brie, literally, what is wrong with you? Why, hello guys! So, welcome back to my channel. I don't know if this music is too loud. I might turn it down a notch again. Okay, so I thought for this video, I would kind of just do like a small little sit down video. If you saw my 8 random facts on my video, I think that's what it was, you saw that I considered myself a bubble child, and now I'm going to tell you why. So, my sophomore year of high school, I went to get allergy tests done, and I came back with about 5 pages back, front and back. So, yeah. So, the bigger ones are like tree nuts, fish, or seafood in general. And then I'm also allergic to cats, dogs, and lambs. Now I know what you're thinking, but Brianna, you have a cat. Yes, I'm also terribly allergic to cats, but I've built up an immunity to mine. Oh, when I was born, you know that skin disease, eczema? Well, yeah, that's in my scalp. So on top of having black hair, which I think is kind of hard to handle, I don't know, a lot of hair can be hard to handle, but mine especially since it's so coarse. But now I got a skin disease on top? What? Even? Like, why? I have asthma. And I've had one asthma attack, and that was like weird because I wasn't sure what was happening, and I didn't know that I had asthma at the time. So, yeah. And I was like, and my mom was TDY, and which is like she was in another state because she works for the military, and she was in another state doing something. And I was calling her because my dad had finally picked us up, and I was like, Mom, I can't breathe. And like, I was with the daycare provider at the time, and we were just chilling, and then she's like, oh, we're gonna go to Olive Garden and we're gonna eat, and that's where your dad's gonna come pick us up. And so we went on this trip, and I couldn't breathe, and I was like going to Olive Garden, and I didn't want a lot to eat because I couldn't breathe. And then I went to the doctor's, and he was like, it's either anxiety or asthma. And I was like, well, I sure as heck don't have asthma, so maybe it was anxiety. But it turns out I have asthma. I was always around people, like my family loves seafood, and I was always around people who loved seafood. So seafood wasn't, for me being allergic to it, it was weird. Especially regarding my family. But yeah. And okay, I was at daycare this one time, and I was very, very small. And my daycare provider was from Maine, so you know, like the New England clam chowder and blah blah blah. She was all about that stuff. And so she made us this like fish soup one time, I think. And I was eating it, but I didn't want to eat it because fish messes with me, and I didn't know it at the time, but it did. And so I guess I had gotten some on my finger or something, and I was rubbing my eye, and my eye was so swollen, like it was swollen shut, and it was like that for about 3 days, and it was the worst. And I could not stand it. What else is wrong with me? Oh, 4 to 5 years ago, I messed up my back. Word of advice, never walk in front of a giant slide with people coming down it real fast. You'll mess up your hip and your back. So, what is it? My hips, like my hip bones, my right hip bone is like perfectly fine, but my left hip bone is kind of like weird. So I constantly have problems with it. And I also have problems with my knees. I don't know what's wrong with them, but it could be because I'm very flat-footed. See? Flat feet. No arch whatsoever. Some of you are probably like cringing, like, oh, feet. Okay, well, I kind of just did like a short video. I kind of just wanted to elaborate on something because I needed a video to put up because I'm working on a bunch of collabs, you guys. I'm so excited. More collabs, or I haven't even done one. Collabs! Alright, well, if you thought this video was, give it a big, big, big thumbs up, and comment below why or what's wrong with you, because what is this world and why did we adapt it to it? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna be filming a few things like in the next few days, so be excited and look forward, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. And if you want to see what I'm up to and everything, then I'll put my social media links in the down bar below. Dang it, Bray. Anyways. Alright. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Alright. Love ya. Bye.